Hello everyone. Our group has decided to do the study guide of limiting reactants, and the participants in the group are Carson, Enrique, Claudia, and Brittany. For a quick definition, limiting reactants is a reactant that controls the amount of product formed in a chemical reaction due to its smaller concentration. And so based on that, we can recognize the problem by identifying the given values in grams or moles, etc., and since the problem always asks for the moles or grams of the product formed. For the problem, the reaction of ammonia with sulfuric acid is used in the production of commercial fertilizer. If 22.7 grams of ammonia and 54.8 grams of sulfuric acid are used, and both combined will be ammonium sulfate, how many grams of ammonium sulfate or fertilizer can be formed and which reactant is limiting? For the data that we collected from the problem, we found that we can identify that the mass of ammonia is 28.7 grams, the mass of sulfuric acid is 54.8 grams, and for the molar mass for ammonia it will be 17.04 grams. The molar mass for sulfuric acid is 98.08 grams, and the molar mass for the ammonium sulfate will be 132.17 grams. And to solve the problem, we'll be first calculating the moles and then comparing the moles, and then we'll identify the limiting reactant by seeing which one has the lesser moles. So starting off, we'll calculate the moles of ammonia, and we'll use this equation, mass over molar mass. And since the mass from the problem is 28.7, we'll divide that over with 17.04 grams, which is the molar mass of ammonia, and we'll get 1.68 mole. And for the calculating moles of sulfuric acid, we will use the same formula, except this time we will put 54.8 at the top and 98.08 grams, and we will get 0.56 mole. After finding out the moles, we will now compare them, and based on the equation, since there are 2 of ammonia down here, we can identify that we will have to multiply it by 1/2. So 1/2 times 1.68 will be 0.84 moles. And for sulfuric acid, since there is none, there's only 1, it will just be 0.56 moles. And based on our results, we can conclude that sulfuric acid has lesser moles of reactant, and because of that, it is the limiting reactant. And now, we will calculate the mass less grams of ammonium sulfate that was formed, and we will do that by looking at this equation, moles times molar mass, and replace it with 0.56 moles times 132.17 grams, and we will get 74.0152 grams as the total amount of ammonium sulfate formed.